Anyone on campus can, if they feel as though a student organization is violating policies, anyone on campus can lodge a complaint within the Office of Student Life. This is done anonymously, and really our goal is to be preventative and try to work with student organizations and leaders to make sure that they understand the policies so that future things can be avoided that might be problematic for the student organizations. So if there is a concern, we certainly recommend that all students just send us an email, visit the Office of Student Life in the Involvement Center. If you do wish to remain anonymous, you could also write something down and put it in a sealed envelope and just write Director of Student Life on it and include some information about the incident that you felt was problematic. At that point, what we do, just to explain the process, is that we'll look at whatever it is that we receive and we'll go through a process of discovery, we call it. This is all outlined in the manual, but we'll take a look and see if the situation as described has potential violations of our policies. We'll take a look at that and make some determinations based on the information we have, whether or not we need to follow up. Some of this follow-up could result in individual meetings with the president, the faculty advisor, or any of the other members of a student organization in question. These are informal meetings at first, just to let people know that we've received a complaint and to seek out information. In some cases, it's just a misunderstanding and we can follow up with it from there. But in other cases, it might be a situation where a policy has been violated and we need to do what we would call a more formal investigation. A more formal investigation really amounts to individual meetings with the Director of Student Life, just to find out what happened, try to get a clear idea of what the current operation within the organization is and how that may or may not be problematic, and then make some suggestions from there on how to improve the behavior so that whatever the policy violation is doesn't occur again. It's also important to know that there are a variety of sanctions that the Office of Student Life is empowered to levy, against student organizations. That's everything from probation or a warning, a statement of, yes, this was a violation of our policies, please be aware of this and don't do that again, all the way up to what might be the most severe thing that we can do with the student organization, which would be to suspend that organization, which essentially would mean that for a certain length of time that would be defined, your organization would not be affiliated with the University of Wisconsin River Falls, and essentially your organization would go away. Typically, that's not something that we would go to unless it was something that was pretty severe, but in any event, our main goal is to try to work individually with student organization leaders and the faculty staff advisors to make sure that the operation of the organization is safe and in compliance with our policies.